Alright, now let's draw these boxes in. I think the first thing we're gonna do is color in where the footprints are gonna go. I'm just gonna try this method and see if it makes more sense. So that's where the number 1 cube is gonna be. This one. Number 4 will be 1, 2, 3 this way, and 1, 2, 3 this way. So it starts, nope, that's not right. It starts here, and that is where that's gonna be. Okay, the number 2 box is 4 across and 2 up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 up. So it starts here in this spot, 2 across, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 long. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's all the way this way. I think I like it this way. It kind of gives you quite a clear idea straight away where things are gonna go. And our number 3 box is quite easy to see where that one is. It's in the corner here, 1 from the side. Number 4, we've done number 4, so we just need to do number 5 now, which is here. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. There you go. Here are our footprints. That makes it quite easy to see. Okay. Now the next challenge is to draw a very, very good box here. So we know that this is 1 high. We need to draw that here. Now there is an absolute perfect way of doing this, a very, very accurate way of doing this, but it's very complicated and we don't need to get it that accurate. So we're just gonna try it by feel. So we know that this is the front of the box and the side of the box and another side of the box. So what we need to determine is the height of the box. Now you can't just go and measure, oh, this is 2.2 and this is 2.2, because your box will be too low. So it's always a little bit higher because this is receding into the distance. So this needs to be, I don't know, 10% higher, something like that. So I quite like it here. See if that's gonna look good. If I take it right there. I think that looks pretty good. So we're just gonna go with that. So just get a height, make sure you're comfortable with it, and we are gonna base all the heights, oh, actually, make sure that it's a nice, it's gonna be 2.7, okay, 2.5 there, 2.7 in front. Okay, we're just gonna try and make it work as we go along. Okay. Now, I think I will reduce it to 2.5 because that will make our maths a lot easier. Let me just see if that will look too low. Yeah, it might work out. Okay. What am I teaching you? Taking shortcuts. So, we're going to make this box 2.5 centimeter high because it will be so much easier to calculate all the other heights. And I think it still looks good. It's actually maybe better. Okay. All right. This is our box. that looks pretty good. Okay, so we are going to, next one I think we'll do is the number 5 box. So we know the front, it needs to be 5 high. I can find out the height. Oh, that's right, it didn't even matter. Okay. I can find out the height in the front if it was 5 high. So that would be 5 times 2.5 centimeters, which is 12.5. So this would be the height of that box here. Yeah, but we need it in the back here. So actually, I'll draw the sides first. I'll draw it up first. So this is the front of the box and the back. And I should really be lining up horizontally with the horizon line. So that's my box, but I need to find out the height of this box. Again, it should be a little bit more than this, so it should be 4.5 centimeters plus about 10%, but there is, I mean, we could do that, so we could go 4.5 plus like a little bit more, and you get this height about there. But what we can also do is, because this is such a nice box, we can times this height by 5, and that's what I did before, and use that. So, but what do we get if we do that? It might be very distorted. Now this is interesting. This, I don't think this is going to work at all. This looks way too high. Oh no. How does it look? So 1 cube, 2, 3. Yes, it does look right. So if this was 1 cube here, say this is a cube, and you stack another one on top, and another one, and another one, and another one, you do end up with that height. So it does look right. Okay, so from this point here, I hope that my kind of mistakes help you guys understand it. Might just be wishful thinking. You might all just think I'm being a bit silly. Oh well. Okay. And then from this line here, we go from that point, go back there to get the back. Okay. Yep, no, I'm happy with that. Oh, I didn't do the bottom. Okay, there you go. Maybe a bit of a better line here still. Okay, there's this box. Let's do box number 3. Oh no, actually no, 2 is in the way of number 3, so we'll do 2 first. Unfortunately, we can't use really the height of this box because it's not in the same, like these are on the same line, but we have to again figure something else out. So what I could do is draw, okay, you know what, again, first make it go up. And we know approximately how high it's going to be. It's going to be around about this high. Line it up with the horizon line. Okay, maybe a little bit higher, just to make sure. Okay, so there's the corners of my box. So now how are we going to decide how high it's going to be? I think I'm gonna figure out how high a box would be in this spot, and then double it to get this line. And then take it back to get that line. If I was to do a landscape design though, I would really just go like this. Okay, so that's 2.2, and just add a little bit. Get something like that. So we'll just see if that's accurate what I just did. Another thing you could do is draw a box in here. And see what's a nice kind of square. That looks alright. This one looks alright. This one looks too high. So maybe it's more like this. And then double that, and then you go to here. So we'll use the third method, which is drawing a box here. Oh, needs to be a little bit more accurate. Draw the box here, just as high as my first box. And that box is this high. That's one box high. From there to there is 1.5 centimeters. Double that, which makes it 3, which brings it to here. So that's the, which one is it now? That's the one. Okay. So I've just shown you 3 methods. And as you can see, they're all a little bit, you know, the results are a little bit different, but it's not that far off. And again, the vanishing point. Now what you might find really tricky when you're doing this, everyone struggles with that, is switching from one vanishing point to the other vanishing point. But you do get used to it. Okay, so there you go. That's my box number 2. Oh, how silly. Box number 4 is of course right in front. Okay, I'll put that in front now. Again, I'll draw some lines up. I could do kind of like this. So this is about 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And here goes right in front. Okay. Now, how are we going to decide this one? We could possibly use the height of this box. So at this spot here, there, this is 2. Take that back again. This is too high because we've just decided that that's too high. 2 boxes high, so we're just going to double that. 3.2 times 2, 6.4. There you go. Nice that we used the box behind it. That we shouldn't have drawn again. Use it for a good purpose. Okay, so that one again. That point, and this one goes. That point. There you go. Only one more left to go. I think the video might stop soon. Doesn't like to take videos over 15 minutes, so it might cut out. So this is 3 high. Let's go with the 2 high again. The box that's there. It meets up if we were to draw an invisible line. Here this would be 2 high. If it was, this is the line that's 2 high. It's quite easy to see that this would be around about 3 high. Yeah. We could double check with the box below here. Say there's a box here. It would be this high. So in this spot it's 1 high, 2 high, 3 high. Yep, that works out perfectly. It must be right. It looks kind of weird. Looks distorted. You will get that with these grids, that things towards the edges in the back look a little bit distorted because this is supposed to be a square, like a... I know, it looks alright. This, I'm talking about this surface is supposed to be a square. Okay, so there you go. This is how you do that. It's quite technical. If you even half get this, you're doing well. Okay, have fun with it.